Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Damon Johnson, aka Naomi Wynters, singer, songwriter, drag entertainer, cosmetologist, and I come to you with love, light, and healing energy, transmuting any and all negativity, blinding any and all evil eye, taking that transmuter energy and using it to fuel our prosperity, fertilize our abundance, and fortify our safe space. Where if you fuck around, the spirit team will expeditiously help you find the fuck out. This time we also call back our energy, call back our power, call back our resources from anyone stealing them or using them intentionally or unintentionally. We cut any cords for anyone, any known cords, any unknown cords. We take that transmitter energy and we use it to fuel our prosperity, fertilize our abundance, and fortify our safe space. And I thank you, and I thank you, and I thank you, Ashe. Today's energy card pull on this Tarot Tuesday is the cross card. 3 and 6 make a number 9, so let's rule by number 36 in numerology. Keywords for this card are burden, trials, regret, sorrow, guilt, suffering, obstacles, beliefs, religion, astrology ruling. This is the 12th house. And the timing is have patience. It is a Tarot Tuesday, so we're going to take a different deck. And we're going to see what's going on here. If you're wondering, my shirt says, "Thank you for being a friend." It's the Golden Girls, and I do thank you for being a friend. I thank you for being a subscriber, and I thank you for being in my life if you've authentically and genuinely been here. All right, this coming together, this celebration, this 4 of Wands here is creating a tower moment in somebody's life. Like you two people are coming together and so happy to be together, to be able to embrace. There could be an age difference, considering there is a child or a younger person holding an older person, so there could be an age difference in something. The universe is saying this could also be something interracial, so if you're not into interracial dating, as well as other things, like when you're not, this is more than likely not a message for you. And that happens sometimes with messages. It's just a message is not for you. So this is definitely LGBT rated. Yeah, you guys have so much attraction that when you come together and you're happy that you're finally get together, it creates tower moments in people's lives. Yeah, and it's a needed change because it's like people don't see this kind of love. Everything is instant. Somebody could be thirsty or worrying about hydrating and need to drink more water. All right, what else do you need to know? So you got the Emperor. You're seen as a strong leader. It could be seen as a traditional leader, that strong leader. People could be trying to project a traditional home or traditional work-life spirituality balance onto you in this later here. But 9 of Coins. You guys have a prosperous victory. It's like you're doing it your way, and it works. 4 Swords. Yeah, you guys are going to be in this celebratory rest here. So it's like a vacation could even be happening. It's like you're coming together, King of Swords. Yeah, this is something that you've worked for and you've worked hard. So it's like it could be a work reward coming in that actually turns out to be some kind of pleasure, platonic side reward. But for the most part, it is it's a moment of rest and healing for you to celebrate your accomplishments. This could be with or without your person. Queen of Wands coming out. So yeah, you've continued to exude your confidence and your ambition, and that is why this is coming in with the Knight of Coins underneath. You've remained and continue to have patience while you work towards succeeding in your goals. The Magician coming out. It's like you're manifesting a reward. Somebody was probably trying to project some kind of punishment on you, but you're definitely manifesting a reward. 7 of Wands. Yeah, so you're all in determined to get to your goals. And it's like, while they're busy trying to destiny swap and do other weird shit, it just isn't working. 2 of Swords. Yeah, somebody kept interjecting themselves and tried to make this a difficult decision. It's like maybe you could do music and someone is arguing. No, nobody even listens to that, and blah 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 blah. And see, the thing with viral and with things being on the internet, like you don't have to rely on your immediate community to support you because there's thousands of, not millions and billions of people in the world. You just, it's just putting the content out there, and the people, the audiences find it slowly, and it takes time, and it does happen. So it's like these people are trying to attack you because locally they weren't listening to something, but you're still making moves outside of your community around the world. And then it's basically these people were then turned around as like, well, why can they charge that much? And then they list everything that you've done. And then these people are like, I've done that and more. And they're like, but where's your music? And it's not just where's your music, where's your music? Where's the multiple 50K streams? Where's the multiple 10K streams, you know? A little bitter. They just kept running their mouth about it. Yeah, 8 coins here. They're over here hating in a corner, and you're in an area where nobody's ventured into hardcore yet, and you continue to excel and exceed expectations. Knight of Wands, you continue to do things in a fearless action. You continue to explore this untouched region, and so now they're mad at you for deciding to explore and do something that nobody else has done and nobody else will do because you've already done it. You're doing it. And they're stuck in their same routines of trying to dog you and downplay you. Yeah. And you're getting rewarded for your sacrifice in this situation. It's the sorts of people have newfound clarity, and now that they realize you went into this because it's something you're passionate about and something you want to do, it had nothing to do with, for instance, I did my music video and it was a birthday present to myself. It was actually supposed to be part of a pageant, but I opted out of doing the pageant because of how people that were currently reigning treated me. As I was preparing for their prelims, so I just stepped away from them all because I felt like if this is your symbol of excellence for one system, what do the other systems really hold and have those people? So I stepped away from that, and then a bunch of people, for whatever reasons, I've heard, I don't want to support you getting on that show, you can do it by yourself, you didn't call me, etc., etc. And it's like just one of those things where people are trying to be petty, but you have to look at it this way. When I did this video, I drove 13 hours. I spent months working on costumes, making sure I knew all the details, planning this trip, making sure I have everything covered. And then on top of that day, it was me getting myself dressed, getting myself into makeup, getting myself into hair, getting myself from costume to costume. I did have a helper or two, but there was no team of people. So like, it's like people beat you up for not taking the time out to individually call them, etc. I made a Facebook post that same day, and it's like, it's not my responsibility. The point is, if you really wanted to be there and you wanted to participate, you'd have made the effort to show up to the venue. You'd have made the effort to even be there early or to call and to reach out to me. But none of those things happened. None of those things were done. So it's not my responsibility. So I'm not at fault for inviting you to something that was open to everyone, but you just chose not to come because you didn't want to support it. And that in my mind is fine because it was something new and they just whatever. But then it went viral, and then you all got mad, and it's just one of those things like, you would have been included, but you didn't want to come. So yeah, it's like temperance is here now. So when I say all that, because it's like if you want to do something and the resources, the opportunity are there, then you have to go and do it. Nobody's gonna hold your hand. Nobody's gonna say, I'm not gonna sit. It's already my video. I'm in it regardless. So I'm not going to sit and beg you to come participate or play with me. And that's not my fault. So you can be mad about shit like that all day long. It's like if you were doing something and you wanted me there, you don't reciprocate the same energy. And because people are seeing this, temperance is coming into your life. You continue to remain balanced. Like, I'll put the supplies out there, I'll put the tools, give you the connect, but I'm not hand building this. I'm not hand feeding it to you. And a lot of people get upset because are unable to connect the dots. They are unable to process that I am this person's friend or I'm supporting this person. And I also want to see if there's an opportunity here for me. So yeah, I'm going to show up and support them without expectations of pay or anything else. Your option and your choice to show up genuinely and authentically for people brings in balance. You get rewarded for balance. You get rewarded for your sacrifices. But to just demand, you didn't individually call me. You didn't, nobody owes you that, especially if they're already the star of what is going on. And it's like, that, and since I'm on this line, being just because you're old as fuck does not make you a legend or an icon. Are you memorable? And people see the issue with me is people want to not remember me because they fucked me over and done me wrong in my life. And I hope that you guys aren't dealing with people that have fumbled you and you're continuing to go back to. Because let me tell you something. Maturity does not come with age. Maturity comes through experience and growth and the willing to put the work in. Just because you're older doesn't mean like, you get new. No. Older people are just as nasty, just as bitter, just as childish, just as immature, just as reckless, just as worthless, just as useless. The difference with a lot of these older people is it's the ones that took accountability, they remained committed, and they allowed themselves to grow. They allowed themselves to show up, and they showed up for things that they authentically and genuinely wanted to be a part of, in and of, with no promise of reward, with no promise of retribution from sacrificing something else. Only the gut faith that that's something that they wanted to do. You still have older people that get labeled legends and icons that ain't shit. More and more people have covered up their allegations of molesting kids, of grooming, of infidelity, of scamming and scheming, and it's just all this other stuff. And all these people are praised and looked upon as so holy. What y'all have to remember, as people that come from this whole Christianity is this or that, those same people that are you're praising while you turn your nose up to people that are actually authentically and genuinely doing something and coming in and providing, when y'all do this, you're just reinforcing your book that you like to throw at people. You just reinforce the Bible. Jesus went to jail. Jesus hung out with the sinners. Jesus hung out with the convicts and the prisoners and the lepers and the sick and dying. Not this holiness bullshit that y'all got going on. And then you try to condemn people for their past lives. Nobody does that. The whole point of your Bible is like the past stuff that you've done and the stuff that you're gonna do. Somebody went and died for. They shed their blood for. So how are you still now punishing me or trying to incriminate me for something that's already forgiven? Who on earth? Who on the universe? Who in space and time gave you this power? Because if you're telling me that God or the universe is speaking to you to tell you that me being gay, me being non-binary, me not respecting someone that disrespects me just because they're older, me not submitting to generational curses is problematic. Whoever told you all these things, please bring them to me to tell me these things. I don't need you to preach condemnation or project condemnation or your issues and your triggers onto me because you're unhealed, because you're unsure of who you are, because you're insecure. When your whole Bible speaks of these all these same stories and situations and ideals, and at the end of each message, regardless, it's all about love and showing up and accepting. And you people still don't process that. You weaponize words and you weaponize things. And a lot of these people that are older, when they do this, they deem that they're older and, well, I got experience and I can do this and that and that. So they then take things and they weaponize them to try to attack the younger generation, and then they're frustrated and mad. And I understand, because in a lot of the younger generation there's a lack of knowledge or know how to, like, basic home stuff and etc. But that's its own thing. It's like you've already went through all these trials and tribulations in life. You've already done all these ups and downs, and you're just continuing to put one size 12 in front of the other, one size 11 in front of the other, one size 7 in front of the other, and push forward. And that's what a lot of these karmics fail to see. They fail to realize, they fail to embrace that no matter what they do, you're divinely protected. Like they're going to be sitting in this stagnant routine while you get in this rewarded sacrifice, while you're getting this reward for being patient. Spirit, can we get one more card? I know I've rambled and I have no regrets. 10 of coins. Recognize opportunity. This 10 of coins comes and you get an opportunity with it. Can't even make this up. Continue putting the work in. See how this is like a little pineapple with a bonsai growing out of it? This is letting me know that anything is possible. Because that's not what a pineapple sprout looks like. But anything is possible with this. Put your crown on, do the work, and you'll be surrounded by people that are going to lift you up and see that you grow. But continue to embrace that you are getting this 10 of coins. Focus on your win, W-I-N, and not when it's going to happen. Be victorious in the receiving of your blessings and continue to push forward. I love you guys. Thank you so much for showing up. If any of this resonated with you, anything hit a spot, if anything triggered you, hit the subscribe button. If it did not, don't be a troll and keep scrolling. If you got questions you need asked, pop them down below or pop them on the video and I will respond to you and respond to them as soon as possible. Continue drinking your water, minding your business. I love you if no one has told you yet. Yeah, continue to show up for yourself, continue to be guided, continue to release people, places, things, conversations that don't serve you and your highest good or allow you to grow. And drink your water, mind your business, drink your water. I will see you tomorrow. And as always, smile, be kind, and feel your beat, boo. Have the day you deserve. Bye.